Hi there, folks. Welcome to Magnificat Wonders. We have an incredible story for you this week. In fact, I'm still amazed, really, when I think back that I was part of it. But it lines up beautifully with some of the startling, incredible things that Jesus said, such as, "Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it." And how about this one? "Everything you ask and pray for, believe that you have it already, and it will be yours." Back in the day when I was going to university, I lived in a household with Father Bob Bedard. On this particular day, David and I were the only ones home when Father Bob asked us to do him a favor. Naturally, we said yes, although we had no idea what the favor was. He'd just received a phone call from some folks from out of town who were in Ottawa for tests at the Ottawa Children's Hospital, and they called to ask for prayers. Father Bob asked us if we would go and pray with them. Now, David and I were totally fine with that. We'd often prayed with others, and so we said yes before we knew any of the details. As it turned out, the prayer was with a 15-year-old boy who had a brain tumor. Now, at that point, we really felt like we were in over our heads. No pun intended. But Father Bob just laughed it off and said, not to worry, look, go and pray with them and just ask the Lord to bless them and to bless the tests. Truth is, I don't even remember the prayer part of it that day, but I know we went and we prayed with that young lad. The other thing I never quite understood was the Lord's timing in one particular aspect of it, and that is, it was several years before we got any news from the family. So at a conference in Ottawa, years later, Father Bob was approached by this woman who explained to him she was the mom who had called asking for prayers. And on that occasion, she told him that after running all the tests, the tumor had completely disappeared. The Lord had heard our prayers and healed her son. Isn't that incredible? So, what can we learn from this? Well, you never know what may happen when you pray with someone else. Jesus was obviously serious when he said, "He who believes in me will also do the works that I do." David and I had no illusions about having a gift of healing or of miracles. There was nothing special about either of us, but we knew and loved the Lord. We believed he could heal, and we were willing and available to pray with that lad. And we prayed in faith. The Lord took care of the results. It's always God who does the healing, we know that, but he grants us this incredible privilege and dignity of sharing in his mission, of being instruments of his grace and power, ambassadors of his love and his presence on earth. The Lord's final words in Mark's Gospel really confirms that. "These signs will accompany those who believe. They will cast out demons. They will speak in new tongues. They will lay their hands on the sick, and they will recover." So, we shouldn't be surprised if every so often divine providence puts us in a situation where we feel we're in over our heads. Faith will certainly be required, but Father Bob was right. The Lord is with you. He's promised to never abandon or forsake you. And he may just have an incredibly amazing blessing in mind for you and for whoever you're privileged to pray with. Thank you so much for watching. And we would really appreciate if you'd prayerfully consider passing this along to someone that you know to encourage them in their walk with the Lord. And at the same time, to give God the glory for his love and his mercy still very much at work in our lives and on the earth today. Thanks again. Bye for now.